Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for your great support always. By supporting me in this video, just do me a favor, ensure you like the video. I will appreciate you so much for that like. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for that like. Now, Kenyans, the Wafula CHEBUKATI'S IEBC is coming out to suggest that the impeachment motion of the governors should be introduced before the Senate after 2 years of that person elected took over the office. After 2 years. Note that the way you've seen a governor is being sworn in the office after 1 week, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, he or she is being impeached. Another thing, they are claiming that after the impeachment motion introduced before the Parliament, Senate, then the Senate should, of course, give the courts, a dispensation of 6 months of the impeachment of that governor. I want you to take a look, then listen to the details, how things are going to be.
Now, the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission now wants Parliament to provide timelines for the courts to dispense with cases challenging the impeachment of county governors. Appearing before the Senate Legal Affairs Committee over the county government state officers' removal from offices procedure bill, the electoral agency proposed that the courts be given at most 6 months to dispense with impeachment motions. The Council of Governors, however, wants impeachment motions only to be introduced 2 years after governors assume office.
A fortnight ago, the Senate upheld the impeachment of Meru County Governor Kawira Mwangaza, a decision that was later stayed by the High Court, awaiting determination. The Senate is now considering the county government's state officers' removal from office procedure bill, which will provide timelines for courts to dispense with cases challenging the impeachment of county governors. Submitting before the Senate Legal Affairs Committee, IEBC proposed the courts be given at most 6 months to dispense with the impeachment motions.
When it comes to impeachment and dispute resolution, timelines, there ought to be an end in litigation. What we might want to do or consider is to provide a timeline for which the courts have to hear an impeachment dispute, because it's not in law. It's not in the County Governments Act. It's not in the Elections Act. It's nowhere.
I think this is a welcomed proposal which we must consider, so that if it is an impeachment dispute that has been taken to court, whether to challenge the decision of the County Assembly or the Senate, then it must be resolved within certain timelines.
The bill, sponsored by Kiambu Senator Karongo Thangwa, seeks to protect governors from being impeached within 6 months after assumption of office. The Council of Governors, however, wants impeachment motions only to be introduced 2 years after governors assume office to ensure stability in devolved units, a proposal that IEBC endorsed.
We need to tie the timelines, because if a member of parliament and a county assembly are being recalled within a particular time, then maybe there is a reason why the ones for governor and the president have this timeline of 6 months.
The council also proposed 1 year gap from the previous impeachment to allow the governors to correct shortcomings raised during the previous impeachment. Geshoke Washira, Prime Edition.
And so that is how things are going to be. But remember, we have been having this problem of MCAs attacking and fighting the governor. Sometimes I asked myself, what is this reason of Kawira Mwangaza being impeached 6 or 5 times, surviving 4 and 2 was so little against her? Why can't these MCAs and governors sit down and work together? But on the other hand, you'll find that someone who vied for the gubernatorial seat and was defeated will come out with several issues, even meeting some MCAs to craft an impeachment motion against the governor. I saw several scenarios where we are being told that some leaders from the Meru County, they believed that a woman should not lead them. It is a man to lead them. So these leaders that were defeated, people like Kiraitu Murungi and Mithika Linturi, they are behind the impeachment and ouster of Kawira Mwangaza. So IEBC's shocker and coming at a time that governors' leadership, several governors, are facing this impeachment motion threat. They are saying that let the governor be impeached even after 2 years, completing 2 years in the office. It will be easier for him or her to be judged. But a governor is being sworn in the office. He or she won election clearly. And after winning, of course, the election rather, you'll find that he or she is being impeached, removed in the office because of some interest from the MCAs and some individuals that were defeated. I think the law should be there. And that is why we are wasting a lot of time. Why should we impeach a governor whom consumed the public resources during of course, the election? Because remember, the governor ballot was made by Kenyan taxpayers' money, allocated to the IEBC. So ni kama hiyo pesa ilienda hivyo. So the deputy governor is taking over. He or she is being sworn in the office, again appointing another deputy. Appointing the deputy, again, these people will start fighting each other. So I think the interest there should be about the people, working for the people. Let not anyone come out and say that this governor is not working, this governor is not working. I think sometimes the accusation, it is so confusing because remember, for example, Kawira Mwangaza, the governor of Meru, is being impeached because she's being told she's corrupt, she's not working for the people of Meru, But today, I've received a certain opinion poll that Kawira Mwangaza is second in terms of building modern markets in Meru County. The question is, why are you people impeaching Kawira Mwangaza? It is simply the interest of some individuals who are like that if they kick Kawira Mwangaza because Kawira is a threat, they will succeed her by being elected in future elections. So they are just trying to prepare their ground. But remember, Kawira Mwangaza has been winning election without any party in Meru. Remember, first, she was the women rep of Meru County without any party. After that, she came in independently without any party vying for gubernatorial seat. She managed to defeat Kiraitu Murungi of Mbas party, but then he was in Azimio. She managed to beat Mithika Linturi, who was the preferred candidate of UDA party. And so winning for Kawira Mwangaza was so painful to these individuals. And so they are back to craft any way to destroy Kawira Mwangaza once and for all. And that is why they are still even sponsoring the common mwananchi to come and show their dissatisfaction. And they are not satisfied with the leadership of the Kawira Mwangaza. So they want to show that the people and the residents of Meru, they are not comfortable with the leadership, of Kawira Mwangaza. So I think if this law might work, then it might give these governors a way of maybe working in a certain period of time, then being impeached. Because impeaching Kawira Mwangaza has been a political movement, a political arena, and plan crafted to outstar Kawira so that some individuals to occupy the politics of Meru. That is Mithika Linturi or Kiraitu Murungi. And we're having Peter Munya. So I don't know how this is going to be, but I know if this law is going to be agreed upon by these members of parliament or senate, then I think going forward, the governor will be impeached after finishing 2 years in the office. So ule mwenye anataka kumimpeach after kumaliza 6 months, hiyo atatoboa. Then, after the impeachment motion presented before the Senate then to share this work and give the courts 6 months to dispense with the impeachment motion of a governor. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think? Drop your opinion at the comment section below. Otherwise, thank you so much because of your great support. Please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing this video. Bye bye till you meet in another video.